Hi, I'm Chris Mullen, and this is Crush Course World History, and today we'll be talking about Stephen Hawking. Mr. Chris, I know him. He's that old dude who sits in the wheelchair all the time and talks like a robot. No, me from the past. He's much more than some old guy in a wheelchair. Let's talk about that. So Stephen William Hawking was born on January 8, 1942 in Oxford, England to a family of smart people. His mom graduated from Oxford, and his father, who also graduated from Oxford, was a medical researcher. So if you put a smart researcher and a smart woman together, you should make some crazy, superhuman smart guy. And in some ways this is true, but in other ways it really isn't. In his early life, Hawking was seen as very smart, but he was not an exceptional student. In fact, he was third from the bottom in his class. So eventually college comes around and he decides to study cosmology and physics at Oxford University, the same school that both his parents went to. It was during this time that he had begun to have muscle problems and speech impairments. They would eventually find out that he had ALS and was expected to die, but that's a story from another time. Despite his impairments, he graduated with a PhD in cosmology from Cambridge University, and he's often considered one of the smartest people in the world because of his work unifying quantum theory and relativity as well as his work in black holes. Oh, it's time for the open letter. But first, let's see what's in the secret box today. Ah, it's a bucket. No, I'm not going to do the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge for you. An open letter to Stephen Hawking. I've always admired how even after severe physical impairments due to your medical conditions, you still persevered and created some of the most incredible theories about the universe of all time. You unified two of the most conflicting theories of all time, and for that I am majorly impressed. Best wishes, Christopher Zamullen. Crush Course World History was written and produced by Christopher Zamullen in Sugar Land, Texas. Tune in next week to find out more about some crazy scientists from across the ages.